How's it going, traders? Let me get everything together here. Sorry. I'm going to run through pairs today. One thing that I want to point out immediately is this EURCAD. This is a position we pointed out for a live entry yesterday. Lo and behold, we had another entry right here. I'm surprised I didn't catch that one. That one was at 8 o'clock this morning. Just write that one in like this. But yeah, we did a live entry yesterday. We're already at a in a favorable position, almost to where I want to go ahead and lock in the profit, meaning bulletproof. So move the stop loss down to break even. That'll happen soon. Let me show you how that works. Give me a second here to set this trade up. Get rid of this. Okay. And again, if you're new to the channel, I am using the free version of Tradingview. Balling on a budget right now, so here's what it is. But if you are new to trading or you're a novice, I do 100% recommend upgrading to the Pro package. I've had it before. It's worth it. It allows you to kind of juggle between screens. Right now I don't have the Pro package, and it's largely because my priority is to raise money and actually trade capital ASAP. So let's see here. Okay, so it looks something like that. This is a 5% trade if it hits our profit target, which could be extremely interesting. Play my little background music. Okay, so EURCAD is like a huge mover. Crazy right now. We got 4% there, we got 3% here, we got 5% here. This is really clean movement, and from the daily perspective, it doesn't look like a huge down move. But we had this last week, I believe it was, we had this big play off of the shoulder here, and we're still moving down. So it's kind of where I marked that previously price had kind of decelerated and just kind of chilled out right there. I don't know what's going to happen. It might not move way further down, but if it does, we're ready. If it doesn't, then we're bulletproofed, or we'll get out, because I'm going to be watching this one like a hawk for sure. And okay, so going back to the previous trade yesterday, the live entry. So I want to get out of this once I am at 1-to-1. So what that means is, gosh, I wish it was an easier way to do this. I don't like manipulating the chart ratios, like the viewing ratio, because it can be hard to get it back to where it was. Yeah, I can just grab like that and pull down. Okay. So anyways, just to really understand, what to look for, right? This is a 1-to-1 situation. So when price was way down here, it came back and bounced off, right? And maybe it goes down a little bit more, stair steps down. If it does that, this is a really good stair step. This is actually like a deceleration where it's not really moving like it was. Anyways, the benefit of that is I can just lock this in at, break even. This situation has some moving to do before it's ready to do that, though, right? Because we bought it later, so it has to move down a little bit further. Well, actually, we're real tight on the average here, the pivot area, so this one's not that much of a mover, not much different than this. As far as this first trade, that one should already be locked in at 1-to-1. I just like showing you the old stop loss as a reference. So this is It's 1-to-1. It's been 1-to-1. So we're way down here on this one. We've already locked in current price 2% here. So yeah, in other words, go to this trade if you took it and go ahead and pull down, break even, so that your stop loss is at your entry point. So you can't get hurt on this. That's the whole idea. All right. Anyways. Okay, so EURCAD, got that one pretty much covered. Let's try to see what else happened today or recently. So it looks like it's slowing down. It's coming up on the 50 EMA, USD, JPY. I had mentioned that we were probably going to bounce up because we've been overextended for so long. It looks like we are indeed bouncing up, but we're coming up against like a key area, dynamic support resistance, and then this baseline from the previous fib, a fib that we're still using actually. So I can't even call it baseline really. And if I extend it over, it looks like that. So what I'm trying to do is line it up with the wick of this red bar right here. That's what I needed to do. Okay, so we're at baseline. We're kind of rejecting that area in general. I don't know if it's the actual baseline that they're rejecting or just the general area. Who knows? Doesn't really matter. But yeah, this area right here, if I were to draw this in like so, as a key area, it is pretty important. And as you look back in history, you kind of see different touches in this area. So yeah, there's something going on here. So I'm going to look for an opportunity to take this down. It'll be a quick move. Actually, screw that. I'm going to wait for an opportunity for this to bounce up so I can take it high, because I got way more leg room going up. I've got more barriers too though. And coming down, that's going to be like catching a falling knife, because it's not going to be a big move. It'll be a quick little move. Something like what we just saw right here with this red. That's what I would expect. Something even weaker actually. Let me look at the shorter time frames and see. Excuse me. Yeah, maybe. A lot of consolidation right now on the 4-hour chart. So anyways, let's keep rolling. You know what? I'm going to flip to the next chart, or to the next video here. Hey, so real quick, I just wanted to make this video. I went ahead and got a live entry. If you're watching this right now, you could probably jump in as well. EURCAD. There's opportunity here, and it's just playing off of yesterday. So you'll see on the previous video that I posted, yesterday's play for live entry right here. And then we have another opportunity to do the same thing with just about the same spread based on our profit target coming down here. So 5%. Yesterday's was a 4%. So you're actually in a better situation from a ratio perspective, risk reward for the entry right now. So